Welcome back, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to African Metaphysical Center for Spiritual Healing, Body, Mind, and Spirit Development. I am your host, Kufu Amara, your metaphysical practitioner, Reiki master, Qigong instructor, bond practitioner, and mystic. Today's topic is African spiritual traditions' view of ancestral realms and rebirth that differ significantly from Eastern concepts of reincarnation. African spiritual traditions hold a profound, nuanced view of ancestral realms and rebirth that differs significantly from Eastern concepts of reincarnation, yet contains its own sophisticated understanding of the soul's journey. The ancestral realm as sacred destination. In many African cosmologies, the ancestral realm is not merely a waiting room for the next incarnation. It's a sacred dimension of elevated consciousness where the spiritually refined itself. Ancestors who have lived honorably, completed their earthly purpose, and undergone proper burial rites ascend to this realm to become guardians, guides, and intermediaries between the living and the divine. The dual nature of return. African traditions recognize two primary paths. First, the ancestral completion. When a soul has achieved spiritual maturity, fulfilled their destiny, and lived in alignment with Ma'at, the cosmic order of truth, they transcend the need for physical rebirth. They become elevated ancestors, spiritual beings who guide the living without needing to return to the flesh itself. Or number two, reincarnation within the lineage. Many traditions, particularly among the Igbo and Yoruba and Akan people, believe in selective reincarnation, where souls may choose to return within their own bloodline. A grandparent may be reborn as a grandchild, carrying forward ancestral wisdom, unfinished business, or strengthening the family line. This is seen through birthmarks, dreams, divination, and behavioral patterns. Here are the criteria for transcendence. African spiritual philosophies teach that certain souls earn the right to remain in the ancestral realm through living a life of integrity and service to community, fulfilling one's divine purpose, proper spiritual initiation and knowledge acquisition, resolution of karmic debts and interpersonal conflicts, receiving correct burial rites and remembrance from descendants. Those who die prematurely, violently, without proper rites, or with heavy spiritual debts, may become restless spirits trapped between worlds, compelled to return repeatedly until resolution occurs. Now, the power of remembrance. A unique aspect of African spirituality is that ancestors depend on the living for continued elevation. Through libations, offerings, prayers, and remembrance, descendants provide spiritual sustenance that strengthens ancestors in the spirit realm. Forgotten ancestors may weaken or be compelled to reincarnate to reestablish connection with the living world. The highest attainment, becoming an Orisha deity. In some traditions, the most spiritually advanced ancestors transcend even the ancestral realm to become Orisha. That's the Yoruba, Abu Sam, Akan, or Nakishi, Congo, divine forces of nature itself. They merge with cosmic principles, becoming timeless spiritual energies rather than individual souls. This is the ultimate liberation from the cycle of birth and death. Now, modern mystics' perspective on contemporary African spiritual teachers emphasize that the ancestral realm is not separate from us. It's a frequency of consciousness. Rebirth happens when consciousness remains attached to physical experience, unresolved trauma, or incomplete soul contracts. The ancestors who have graduated maintain their individuality while existing in unity consciousness, free from the compulsion to reincarnate, yet able to influence reality through their descendants. The core teaching: African spiritual views rebirth not as an endless impersonal wheel, but as an intentional soul journey with clear graduation points. The ancestral realm is both a reward and a responsibility, a state of expanded consciousness where the enlightened continue their work from the spiritual dimensions, liberated from physical limitations. Here's the ultimate message: live with purpose, honor your ancestors, complete your soul's mission, and you too shall join the realm of the elevated ones, free from the necessity of this return. Until next time, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe.